Hey guys, it's Crazy Pickle with another episode for the Ultimate Beginner's Guide. Today we're going to talk about gear. That's right, gear. But this is just a part 1 or stage 1, whatever you want to call it. Your first steps of acquiring better gear and what you can do in the beginning. Reason I make different parts is because there's a lot of things, important details and factors to talk about. Even if I try to put everything in one video, it still will be a long ass video. I'm thinking to have only 3 parts, if not then maybe 4. Also, videos about gear won't be posted back to back, since it is at different stages, they will be posted at the right time. Alright, let's get started. So we have green, blue, purple and mythic quality gear. There is also legendary gear as well, but those I call it a special gear that you can only get it from a specific place or a box, etc. For legendary pieces will be completely different video. Since green gear is completely irrelevant, it only drops from squad missions anyway, we're only gonna talk about blue and purple for now. But the blue, it's kind of still not a lot of information gonna be about that. It's only about 2 maps that I'm gonna talk about little later in this video. First thing you need to do after you got your divine form, you need to get full set of purple gear. There are 3 called party missions or trials on the directive block: Operation Isabela, Medea and Ophelia. Those 3 are 10-man maps. This is why if you're not still in Pantheon, join one and ask players to help you with those 3 missions. All 3 maps 100% drops purple quality gear one time daily. After you use your daily attempt, chance of getting purple gear drops, but is still possible to get. Operation Isabela, short version OI. Give you ring and amulet. First boss drops ring, second boss drops amulet, third drops a random piece, it's either ring or amulet, and last boss drops 2 pieces of gear. It could be 2 rings or 2 amulets or ring and amulet altogether. Medea, short version OM. Gives you gems, sapphire and ruby. Drop goes the same way like in Isabela. Ophelia, short version OO. Gives you gems, emerald and topaz. Also, pattern for the gear drop is the same as Isabela and Medea. So next 2 maps you're gonna run is Targo Island and Tarlin Aquifer. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, Targo Island aka TI drops brooch, but this time it will be a chance of getting purple quality. That map has 5 bosses and you may get lucky to even get purple piece from your first run. Tarlin Aquifer aka TA drops bracelet, same thing, it is a random and this map has only 3 bosses. And if you didn't get any purple pieces from those 2 maps, equip blue one until you get a purple. When you're done running those maps, equip pieces that has key stats like main damage bonus, armor fracture, damage to elite. But damage to elite will be more beneficial if you would have that stat on 4 pieces. For new player in the beginning, main damage bonus will be priority key stat you need to look for. You may get lucky and get 2 stats you need in 1 piece, which would be a big plus. So your focus for now will be key stats. Don't worry too much about secondary stats at the moment, but if it happens that secondary stats will be damage when combat starts, damage to stun targets, for jewelry pieces, which is ring, amulet, brooch and bracelet, and damage to slow targets, chain killing for gems. Also going to be a big plus. You may ask, what is integrity? Integrity, it is an indicator of 2 stats, might and superiority on your gear. Blue pieces I think always has 100% integrity, and for purple it is random number. The higher integrity is, more might and superiority it gives. Also depends on the generation of gear as well. You can also increase that by upgrading piece of gear, but I wouldn't recommend doing that as a new player. If it happens that you got high integrity plus stats you need on particular piece, just keep it that way. And if you haven't seen video about me talking about might and superiority, I will leave a link in a pinned comment in the comment section. You can also reroll key and secondary stats, but again, I wouldn't recommend doing that as a new player. Upgrading integrity and rerolling stats cost a lot of credits, and you will need credits for the future. So don't upgrade or reroll stats for now. Stick with what you get from those maps I mentioned earlier. Also, the reason you better try to run OI, OM and OO daily because you have a directive block for those maps called trials. That directive gives highest number of credits and highest number of victor medals, but keep in mind that block may not have victor medals as a reward all the time. Plus, even if you don't get anything better compared to your current set, you can sell those pieces and get credits and pure matter. Pure matter an item that required for upgrading integrity but only for purple quality gear, and since you don't need that for now, you can sell that too. Alright, this is part 1 for the gear. Let's recap of what you need to do. Run OI, OM, OO daily. TI and TA you can run as many times as you want or as many times as other players willing to help. Focus just for key stats, main damage, armor fracture, damage to elite. If it happens that secondary you get damage when combat starts and damage to stun targets on jewelry pieces, damage to slow targets and chain killing on gems, definitely a big plus. Do not upgrade integrity or reroll stats in the beginning. Sell pieces of gear that you don't need and pure matter to get extra credits. You are going to do all of that for some time, while you're using catch-up items to upgrade your tower, cathedral, stronghold and temple of deeds to get stronger. Just a reminder, do not use any credits for cathedral and knowledge of enemies for tower, just save it. And small advice, you can just focus on the directives because you will always get those 10-man maps in trial and TI/TA at some point in group directive. That would be all for this video. It is your first steps of what you can do as a new player in order of gear and stats. It is also saves you a lot of credits which you'll need in the future. As always, smash that like button, it helps a lot for my videos to be discovered. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notification, follow me on Twitter, Mixer and join my Discord server, all links in the description. Until the next time, take care.